I underscored the importance of keeping UNRWA's vital work going to meet the dire needs of civilians in Gaza and to ensure its continuity of services to Palestine refugees in the occupied West Bank, Jordan, Lebanon, and Syria. UNRWA is the backbone of our humanitarian response in Gaza. I appeal to all member states to guarantee the continuity of UNRWA's life-saving work.
There are other agencies in the UN, there are other agencies in the world. They have to replace UNRWA. UNRWA is totally infiltrated with Hamas. It has been in the service of Hamas, in its schools, and in many other things. I say this with great regret because we hope that there would be an objective and constructive body to offer aid.
Countries so far have announced the freezing of their financial contributions to UNRWA, and this is extremely damaging. The risks over our ability to continue providing humanitarian assistance in Gaza in the middle of the war to 2.2 million people is very, very high. And we have been pleading with the donors, with our partners, to stand by the Palestinians in Gaza and to enable UNRWA, the largest humanitarian agency in Gaza today, to continue providing food, medical assistance, clean water, shelter. We have 33,000 people. Most of them, all of them almost, are very hardworking, very committed. They have been in the agency for many years. And so it's extremely important for us to really have an independent investigation into these specific individual cases that Israel brought to our attention. If the countries that suspended their funding to UNRWA maintain their decision, the impact will be catastrophic on the people of Gaza right now as the war continues, as the displacement continues, as people are mostly in UNRWA shelters, receiving wheat flour to make bread from UNRWA, receiving medical services from UNRWA. So the impact will be really a disaster. The situation is already catastrophic, the humanitarian situation. It is catastrophic despite the presence of UNRWA and despite our shelters and everything else. So if we were to unplug these services, then the situation will truly be a freefall. UNRWA takes extremely seriously the positions of its staff. And UNRWA takes very, very seriously the professionalism and the communication, including on social media, of its staff. Now, we have very, very solid recruitment processes. We have very solid processes to look for recommendations every time we recruit someone. In the case of our staff in the West Bank, including East Jerusalem and in Gaza, we share the names of all our staff once a year with the Israeli government. We do something similar in all the host countries where we work. So we do share the name of our staff with the governments of Jordan, Lebanon, and Syria, because we want to know if there are concerns from these governments. So we will continue doing this, and we will continue to take very seriously any allegation of breach of professionalism by our staff.